simplysimplestamping.com. I'm so glad you could stop by for another flashcard video. I've got a really fantastic thank you card for you today. This is using Stampin' Up's new bundle called Acorny Thank You. I love this bundle. It comes with a really great acorn stamp set. It's got great different phrases and sentiments in it, and then it has a matching punch. Let me show you the inside of my card. Super cute, nuts about you. Really fantastic card. It's really easy to do. Let's get started. The cardstock we're going to use on today's flashcard is Rich Razzleberry, one of my favorites. And this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So that card is going to fit perfectly in a Stampin' Up medium-sized envelope. And then my two flashcard pieces are Delightful Dijon and Very Vanilla. I want to go ahead and prep my card base because I am going to be doing some stamping on it. I'm going to bring in two stamps. These are actually from Gorgeous Grunge. Guys, if you don't have this stamp set, this is a must-have. I use these little speckles and splatters all the time. They add so much to a card. And I'm going to ink those up in Rich Razzleberry. And let me just go ahead and bring in my card. I went ahead and did it in advance. So, of course, you can see I stamped my splotch. And then I just came in and got my splatter. So my card base is all set. Let me go ahead and set that off to the side. And now let's go ahead and work with our Delightful Dijon cardstock. The stamp set I want to use today is Acorny Thank You. Guys, this is such a fun set. I have had a ball with this one. Now, the other day I did a 2-minute Tuesday tip video showing you how we are going to take these stamps and we're going to be able to line them up on the punch so that I can do this one time. Here's the thing, I only have so much space on my flashcard, so I want to be able to use my space as wisely as possible. So I'm going to just line those up in my template, and now when I go to stamp and punch, I know I can get all of that on one punch. I've got that stamp and I'm using a soft suede ink pad, and I'm just going to kind of stamp it here off to the side. I'm going to give that a really good press. Beautiful. I can now come in with the matching acorn punch, and we're just going to punch both of our images out at one time. Coming in now so I can work with my Very Vanilla cardstock. In advance, I took the thank you from another thank you and I stamped that in Old Olive just there in the upper left-hand corner. And again, I said I'm using Gorgeous Grunge because it's a favorite. So coming back in with the soft suede, I've got those little lines, those little streaks. Let's just stamp that, about right there at the bottom. It just kind of gives a nice burst there. I'm now going to come in with the Rich Razzleberry, and if you remember earlier, we did in advance, we did this speckle. So I'm going to go ahead and take the speckle, and I'm just going to give myself a little speckle right there up in the corner. I've got another stamp from the Acorny Thank You, and guys, I'm just going to stamp that right there at the corner. And then I'm going to simply take the acorn that I punched out, and I'm going to adhere that with a Stampin' Dimensional. So easy, and it adds great dimension. Now we can take this and we're going to cover up all that ick. Let's get that covered up. So we're just going to adhere that together with some snail. And before I adhere this onto my card, I have a little piece, what is this, maybe 1.5 inches of our 5/8 inch cotton ribbon, and that is in the Blackberry Bliss. I'm just going to add some snail here to my cardstock and just press it on right there. Now I can come in and I can add this to the front of my card. When you adhere that down, if your ribbon is a little long at this point, you can trim it. Now we're going to take that other stamped image, the Nuts About You, and we're just going to adhere this right here on the inside of our card. So now the inside of our card has a nice little burst of that Delightful Dijon as well. I wanted to go ahead and bring in this one. If you would like, this is a darker cardstock, if you'd like to add another layer so that you have a writing area, I added a 3 3/4 by 5 inch piece of Very Vanilla cardstock, and then I put my Nuts About You in that one. So whichever way makes you happy, it looks great either way, but guys, that is just one fantastic card. I hope that when you saw that new holiday catalog from Stampin' Up, a Corny thank you bundle was on top of your wish list. If not, get it up to the top right now. You know, fall is right around the corner, and I've been sharing a lot of really great and fun ideas using a Corny thank you in that punch. Be sure to check that out. You can see all my different samples at simplysimplestamping.com. Guys, it's a really fantastic bundle. You will not regret getting it. I promise you that. And thanks so much for being a part of flashcards. Hey, if you like the idea of making your own flashcards, but you don't want to do the cutting, if you go over to simplysimplestamping.com, you're going to see flashcards to go. This is really awesome. Everything you need to make 40 cards plus your envelopes. All your cardstock is cut and scored. Your flashcard and flashcard 2.0 pieces are in there. Everything that you need so that you can just get to the fun part, the creating part. That's what we love, right? You can find that at simplysimplestamping.com. Be sure to check that out. Guys, thanks so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.